Most visitors approach Mount Rushmore via one of the major roads. If time, your vehicle, and weather conditions permit, approaching the memorial via the lesser direct Iron Mountain Road is an experience in itself. While only a tiny portion of the road lies within the memorial boundaries, it provides some of the most spectacular scenic views of the area and Mount Rushmore. In addition, Senator Peter Norbeck and C.C. Gideon, two figures who were instrumental in creating the historic route, also have strong ties to Mount Rushmore. Norbeck was a champion of South Dakota, a political leader with a vision. He campaigned tirelessly for the memorial. He personally drove through legislation that secured federal support for the memorial when funding was difficult to obtain. Norbeck oversaw the Iron Mountain Road. Custer State Park and the memorial bookend the 17-mile stretch as it winds through the Black Hills. The road is not the most direct route, nor is it the fastest, but Norbeck did not intend it to be. He said, "You're not supposed to drive here at 60 miles an hour. To do the scenery justice, you should drive no more than 20 miles per hour, and to do it full justice, you should simply get out and walk." Indeed, Norbeck and Gideon covered the area many times on foot and by horseback while scouting the route. At the time, the route bucked many conventions of road building in the 1930s. Engineers thought Norbeck's proposed road lacked efficiency as it went over the peak instead of around it, included unnecessary tunnels, and many winding curves. However, after it was completed, he was praised for his direction and artistry. Built in 1933, Norbeck chose the route in order to highlight the beauty of the Black Hills landscape and Mount Rushmore. In two sections, the road splits into one-lane routes that wind through the woods before joining back up again. The road was designed for enjoyment rather than practicality. With 314 curves and 14 switchbacks, drivers are forced to slow down, giving them a chance to appreciate the scenery. Aside from showcasing the natural beauty of the area, 3 tunnels which frame Mount Rushmore and 3 pigtail bridges are architectural masterpieces. Each of the tunnels is named after a person who aided Norbeck's vision. The Scoville-Johnson Tunnel honors Johnson's role in constructing the Needles Highway and making preliminary surveys for the Iron Mountain Road. The Doane-Robinson Tunnel recognizes Robinson as the man who first conceived of the idea of carving gigantic figures in the Black Hills that led to the creation of Mount Rushmore. The C.C. Gideon Tunnel honors Gideon for his now iconic pigtail bridge design. The bridges were created with a rustic appeal that complements the forest. Their tight spiral structure plays well into Norbeck's desire for drivers to slow down and appreciate the views. Gideon also contributed to many other projects in the Black Hills. He was the architect for one of sculptor Gutzon Borglum's studios at Mount Rushmore. According to Gilbert Fite, author of Mount Rushmore, Borglum saw the Iron Mountain Road as an integral part of the memorial. The Iron Mountain Road makes up part of the Peter Norbeck National Scenic Byway. The byway elevated road building to a work of art. Norbeck was an influential senator who contributed to many projects. Still, he is quoted as saying, "I would rather be remembered as an artist than a United States senator." A drive along the Iron Mountain Road explores the area's beautiful landscape while connecting visitors to important historic figures of South Dakota.